and the perfect will of God. See, we are in a world that's against us already. We are in a cursed world. You are better than that. The sin that you deal with, you are better than that. The problems in the world that you deal with, you are better than that. The things the devil tries to take you out with, you are better than that. And you will not quit, because what God put inside of you means that you will not quit, because he will not stop the work that he put inside of you. You have to understand that he didn't quit. You will not quit. Even if it feels like you're going through the hardest things ever, once you obtain the love of God at the level of no return, you won't ever want anything else more, because those who love the world, the love of the Father is not in them. Now I'm about to read you some verses. Let me go to Romans 12:2 real quick. Romans 12:2. And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that you may prove what is good, that and acceptable, and the perfect will of God. I'll read you another verse. It's Ephesians. All right, I had to make sure I had the right verse. It's Ephesians 6:12. For we not wrestle against flesh and blood, but against principalities and powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against the spiritual wickedness in high places. See, we are in a world that's against us already. We are in a cursed world, so it makes us even harder for us to live for Christ, especially in today's generation. There are so many distractions, so many things the devil's trying to take you away from God with. It could be your own self, it could be the things next to you, it could be pain from your past, it could be so many different things. That's why you just got to make sure you're focusing on God with everything that you do in this world, because your very soul depends on it. Your survival depends on it. You must stay in God's will for your safety. You must stay in. It's not just a joke. I'm not just saying this. It's because it's what's best for you and your chances at getting what you need in life. Stay with God. Whatever you do in this life, don't let the sin disconnect you with God. I'm going to read you another verse. I realized I wasn't even recording. Great. Let's go back a little bit. Gotta catch up on some things. I wasn't recording. Okay. Isaiah 59:2. But your iniquities have separated between you and your God, and your sins have hid his face from you, that he is not here. That he will not hear. So when you cut yourself off from God by your sins, what that means is you're blocking him out of your life, because you're choosing to go down a different way. That's why it says, do not be conformed by the ways of this world, but be renewed by your mind, by the transforming of your mind, to be like Jesus Christ. Because the sin is death. Sin equals death. So when we're constantly living in sin, we're cutting ourselves away from God further and further and further. Now, we're not saved by the works that we do, but we are saved by the works that Christ did on the cross. That doesn't mean go do whatever you want, because you're just scamming Jesus at that point. You're a scammer if you're just living however you want and just expecting just free like that. I can go shoot somebody, but it doesn't matter. That's the type of mindset that lukewarm people have. Not saying that I'm perfect. By no means I'm not. But this world wants to get you away from God by every single means. And when we sin, it turns our light into darkness. It corrupts our heart. It changes stuff inside of us that was not supposed to be changed. You're allowing demons, you're allowing entities, you're allowing non-clean spirits to enter your mind and your soul when you allow your hands and your eyes and your mouth and whatever it is to be a part of sin. You are disconnecting yourself from God. Not that you aren't saved anymore, it's not what I'm saying, but your relationship with God. It's like betraying your friend. It's very, very bad. You want to stay away from sin. Sin is bad, very bad, not just because you shouldn't do that. It's for your soul's safety.